Okay, hi. I was going to do another Q&A for my 20K video, but I changed my mind and now I'm going to do 20 facts about me, but since I hit 21K before I made this, I'm going to do 21 facts about me. So, number one, I haven't had a birthday party in forever, probably since I was like 7, because my birthday's at the end of May, so it's right near Memorial Day, which means every time I went to throw a birthday party, everybody was out of town and it was no point. But I am a Gemini, so yay. Um, 2, I started writing when I was 10. Not good writing, but that's when I realized that I really like to write. And I still have the first story that I wrote, and I talked about this in the Q&A, I think. And it was in a composition book, and it was about a family that went camping, and they found a wolf. But they thought it was a dog, but it was a wolf. I don't know. It was weird. 3, I saw One Direction last year and I'm seeing them again, which is really exciting. Last year I saw them on August 11th, and this year I'm going to see them, or next year I guess, I'm going to see them on August 8th. So like nearly a year will have passed, and I'm really excited because going with my best friend in real life this time, and I think it's going to be really fun. 4, I have asthma. I got asthma when I was 6. It's sports-induced asthma, which is like, oh, you exercise? Let's punish you. Really isn't fun, and I wheeze really badly when I run a lot, and it's horrible. Like, I have like at least like 7 inhalers around my house. 5, I want a tattoo, but I am deathly afraid of needles. That is where the whole trypanophobia thing came from for aesthetics with Rose, based off of me. Because I think tattoos are like really pretty depending on what they are and where you get them, and I do want a tattoo, but I am so afraid of needles that I cannot get one. Like, a while ago I had to get my blood drawn at the hospital, and I cried so badly. I was surrounded by like 5-year-olds in the lab, and none of them were crying, and it was just me, and I'm 15. It was so bad. 6, I stay up far too late. That is true. You can ask anybody. I'll probably, like, if you message me on Wattpad or something, I'll probably message you back at like 4 in the morning. I'm always up. I take naps in the middle of the day because I'm always tired right after school. So then by the time I wake up, I don't want to go to bed at a decent hour, and it's not good. 7, I've never met my best friend, and she lives all the way on the other side of the pond. Right. So I said I was going to the One Direction concert with my best friend in real life. Well, my like honest best friend lives all the way in Belgium. I met her through Wattpad, and I've almost known her for a year by the time, like, today that I'm filming this. And by the time I post this, because I'm going to post this on the next chapter of aesthetics, I probably will have known her for a year. And I met her because she messaged me on, or she didn't message me, she posted on my message board on Wattpad one day or something because she read aesthetics, and we started messaging back and forth. Then we started like private messaging, and she found my kick one day. I think I gave it to somebody, and she saw it and she kicked me, and now we talk like every day. Actually, I have a kick from her right now that I'm not answering because I'm filming this. I'll answer her after. But yeah, I talk to her every day. I can tell her anything, and she is the greatest. And I've never met her. It's really sad because in the spring we'll both be in France in the same part at the same time on the same day, and I probably won't be able to meet her. 8, I love Zium. That one should not be a surprise to anybody if you know me at all. Like, at all. I like them both together and separately. Like, you can't see this obviously, but on my computer, Liam is my wallpaper. Liam is my phone lock screen at the moment. And I love them. I just love them. Like, they're my favorites. Zayn has always been one of my favorites. Well, originally I liked Louis, or he was my favorite. Then it quickly moved on to Zayn. Then Liam came along right after. Number 9. If it were not for Zayn and Liam, Ed Sheeran would be my only obsession. That's true. As much as I love One Direction, if Zayn and Liam were not a part of it, I would not like them nearly as much. I would not obsess over them as much as I do. And I would obsess over Ed Sheeran only. He is great. I love Ed so much. He's such a good person and he makes such great music, and possibly might be getting to see him in concert. I missed him last time that he came, but my mom really likes him too, and she told me like I could go see him next time that he came, and she was like, he is the only person that I would be willing to pay completely for meet and greet. So I'm hoping that he comes, and I'm hoping that like he'll do some meet and greet kind of package so I can meet him, because that would be amazing. I love Ed. 10. I'm an only child. It's great. There's just me and my mom at home. It's amazing. I don't have to share anything. People always like, don't you wish you had a brother or a sister? No. Don't you get lonely? No, I have my laptop. Why would I be lonely? I have you guys. 11. I think it's funny when people are afraid to talk to me on Wattpad. Okay, I don't mean that in a mean way, but I do. Because, like, I'm nothing special. I'm just me. I'm 15. Like, people admire me, which is still weird to me. And I'm 15. I like to write, and I just happen to like One Direction too, and it just happened to mix. So for people to be like, oh my gosh, I didn't think you would message me back. It's so weird to me. Like, I check my messages all the time, and because most of my friends on Wattpad, I talk to them through there, through private message, and I I will always respond to my messages. Unless you are only sending me a link to your book, then I will respond to your message. Sometimes people send me links to their book, and I'm like, why'd you send me a link? And they normally don't respond, which I don't expect them to. But yeah, unless you're sending me a link to your book only, like not even saying hi, or most of the time, okay, honestly, even if you are saying hi, because I like to find books myself, then I will respond to you, no matter what. Um, 12. I love social media. I do. I have now a Twitter, I have an Instagram, I have a YouTube, I have a Tumblr, I have an Ask. I do have a Pinterest, but I don't use it all that much. But I love social media. I think like it's a great way to meet new people. It's a great way to find people that have interests the same as you. It's a great way to like get caught up on things, because we would not know nearly as much stuff that we do if it were not for social media. And people don't seem to realize that. They're always like, you're always on your phone or you're always on your laptop. But look at how much I know because of it. It's great. I love social media. 13. Um, I have 2 favorite tattoos on Zayn and 1 favorite tattoo on Liam. My favorite tattoo on Liam are the 4 arrows, the 4 chevrons. I love those because they're really simple, but they have a really deep meaning, and I really love that. And Zayn, one of my favorite tattoos is the Zap tattoo. I like that one a lot. I don't know why, but I really do. And my second favorite tattoo is the lips with the wings that are right here on his chest slash sternum, very top abdomen area. Not abdomen, but you know. I like that one a lot. I don't know why. I really like it. And I like the one that he has on his wrist too. I like that one, but not as much as the other ones. 14. I prefer to spell Zayn's name Z-A-I-N as opposed to Z-A-Y-N. I mean, it is also just because I think it looks prettier, but I think Z-A-Y-N is more like Zayn from One Direction, and then Z-A-I-N is like Zayn. That probably sounds really stupid, and it probably is really stupid, but I like that. I use Z-A-I-N when I'm talking to like Luna and Renee now, but yeah, I prefer Z-A-I-N. I don't know why. 15. My favorite part of uploading is reading the comments. That is true. Most of the time I don't edit myself until after I post, which if you're like one of the first 200, 300 readers on my on aesthetics or so, you will notice there are a lot of typos. That's because I don't edit it until afterwards, because I'm so excited to read your feedback that I don't even edit until later, because I don't care about that until later. You guys know what I'm trying to say, basically. And yeah, I love reading your comments. I love reading your feedback. Most of the time you guys are hilarious when it comes to certain things, and I know I'll say something and I'll see if there's comments on it to see maybe if you guys picked up on what I was trying to say or picked up on the joke behind that or something like that. And I'm really interested in your feedback on what I can do to make it better, what I'm doing right, what you want to see in the book, what you don't want to see in the book, and that kind of stuff I do take into consideration. So I really love to read your comments, and I try to upload as soon as I finish for that. And 16, I overthink things like Rose. I am so bad with that. I overthink things worse than Rose does, actually. Like, I'm horrible with that. 17, I have an obsession with eyes. I love eyes. I think that is the thing that I'm first attracted to, are somebody's eyes. Like, if you were asking me, oh, what is your favorite thing about Zane? Probably his eyes, because I just love eyes. I love long eyelashes. Just eyes in general are my favorite thing on somebody's face. 18, I have bad social anxiety. I do, believe it or not, or maybe it's not that hard to believe, but I do. When it comes to like strangers and speaking to people that I'm not all that comfortable with, I'm really bad at small talk. I know I'm bad at small talk, and because of that, I dread small talk. One time, my mom asked me to ask this lady for a pen, and I knew this lady, and I almost cried. Like, I actually almost cried because it was that much pressure on me. And I don't really know how to explain it, but I don't like talking to people, as antisocial as that sounds. Like, I have to be comfortable with you in order to want to talk to you, but it's really hard for me to get comfortable with people because I don't like talking to people. 19, I have two favorite things that I like to write, and they're like on the opposite ends of the spectrum. One, as you all know if you read aesthetics, which I'm assuming that you do if you're watching this video, is fluff. And the other one, which if you read To Dylan, which some of you do, I don't know, I know a majority of you don't, but a lot of you do, then it's disorders. I like fluff and I like disorders, and I don't know how those two really mix, but I do. I've always been interested in like how the brain works and stuff, which is also part of what I want to do when I get older. And I I don't know why I like to write about them. I write about in To Dylan, in case you don't read it, it's about depression, which it is a true story. I'm not the one that was depressed, but I knew somebody that was, and I like to write about disorders. I don't know why. And as you know, I like to write about cute stuff. I'm a very hopeless romantic. I'm probably the most hopeless romantic person that you will ever meet or see, because a lot of you probably won't meet me, but 20. My ultimate woman crush is Shay Mitchell, and I'm convinced that she is Rose. I'm not actually convinced that she is Rose, but, well, Shay Mitchell, she is my home screen. Liam was my lock screen. Shay is my home screen. Look at how gorgeous she is. And on her Instagram, because I follow her on there, she has posted like I think it's like 3 different pictures now that have the caption as like you know how I have for aesthetics the description is like blank, and then the pronunciation is like noun, blah blah blah. Yeah, she's posted 3 different pictures like that, and one was like Indian summer, noun, blah blah blah. And then she also posted a picture once that literally just had a rose emoji as the caption, and I thought it was pretty cool. Obviously I know that she doesn't think that she's Rose or anything, but it's a cool coincidence that's happened 4 times. And 21, the last one, is when I go out in the sun, my hair gets red. Like, it turns more red. Like, in the summer, my hair, because my hair, it looks kind of black, I guess, right now in the lighting, but it's actually it's a dark brown. It's not black, it's dark brown. And by the end of the summer, if I'm out all day, it'll probably turn into like this color, or like, am I moving the right way? Yeah. Or like this color. Like, it gets pretty red in the summer. It's pretty cool. And yeah, those are 21 facts about me. And this is not nearly as long as the Q&A video was, which is awesome, because that one was really long, which is why I was trying to speak kind of fast in this one. But thank you for watching, and I hope that there will be a reason for me to have to make a future thank you video later, because I'm hoping that I'll eventually reach like 30,000, or just even 25,000 would be awesome. So thank you for watching, thank you for supporting, thank you for reading aesthetics, and I hope you continue to do that.